From Columbus to the Big Apple, a student at Ohio State just had her work featured at one of the world's largest art museums, the Metropolitan Museum of Art. New tonight, NBC4's Gracie Collins met with the dancer to learn about that experience.
Sidra Bell spends most of her time here at Sullivan Hall studying PhD in dance. But when opportunity called, she headed to New York City for what she says is a dream come true.
Because the museum is not always including bodies in the space, and so they were excited to have a space that was dedicated to performers.
The museum says this is the first time that live performance was an integral part of an exhibit. Bell was invited to choreograph and dance in the temporary exhibit, Flight into Egypt, Black Artists in Ancient Egypt.
It was really looking at reclamation, like thinking about how Black art has emerged from the history of Egypt. Sometimes it's an excluded part of the history.
She spent 2 months creating her piece called Graph.
And the audience was quite immersed in the piece because this performance space was like an immersive space, so they were all around us.
So what brings such a high-demand dancer to Ohio State? Bell says OSU has one of the top PhD programs for dance studies, and as a graduate associate, she gets to work with the performing arts team at the Wexner Center for the Arts.
I've been thinking about doing a PhD program for a few years. I wanted to expand my writing practice and to think about amplifying dance as a steward and advocate for the art form.
Bell is back in Columbus now and says she hopes that wasn't her last time performing this piece, and maybe she can show it to the Columbus audience. Local for you at Ohio State, I'm Gracie Collins, NBC4.